So today my parents are getting married. Their names are Elizabeth and Sean.
You know, I tell you, it's at the end of a week of a lot of stuff has happened this week, and I'm definitely ready to get married. That part's exciting, but my friend got turned back at the border and a little worried about that. It's they thought he was looking a little flush. That's his natural look, but hey, things happen. So I guess I'm ready for anything. Ready for anything today.
Neighbors across the street wanted me to tell you that they may not come.
They may not. They say with confidence.
She said they were going to try to, but she's feeling nervous. So.
Okay. You should have coughed on her.
I hope they get along for as long as they're together.
Excelente. Getting better with each one.
It's Air's fault, but we're going with the president fault, which is acceptable to me because I was a president.
I don't think this would be called a presidential.
Presidential fault is where the one stripe comes out at the top.
I know.
Square look at the top.
It looks sort of like that.
So now we wait for the ladies, yes?
As all the gentlemen are here, Al got stopped at the border, so he is not able to come. They he took a nice picture of him in his picture. Yeah, he was here yesterday, and he acquiesced to his wife's request to come back. We tried to talk him into staying, and he would have been, yeah, once you get over once. That's.
Ready to get married. I'm excited. Nervous, but excited.
Is it just like angled up by itself, or?
I think I just like scrunched it and stuffed it.
Kareem knows how to fold them, so they really look at Derek's. Like,
Thanks.
Oh, look at her nose getting red. Aww.
We'll do it quick, Layla.
It'll just be a minute. Yeah, Sean, you're so sweet.
You guys look great!
There she is. It's beautiful. Ladies. You're beautiful. Wow. This is outstanding. I love it. Wow.
Will you marry me today?
You gotta wait for me kiss later.
No!
Alright, let's do it.
Aww.
I will.
I cannot wait.
I do.
Do you love it?
Yeah, I love it. I love
Okay.
it. Knowing nothing about it, I love it. It's amazing. Like, look at this.
Ready to be Mr. and Mrs. Dyson Squishy?
Mr. and Mrs. Dyson Squishy, that's right.
Let's do it.
Let's get it
Okay,
done.
let's knock out these photos so we don't freeze our wedding party.
Hello, hello.
Okay.
Not right now. Trying to fix her bra.
Okay.
Sorry guys, I know it's cool.
That's alright, you're fine. This is all your fault, Liz.
I know, I'm just here. I can't wait to wear
Many
you.
kisses as you need to get on camera. Thank you. Perma makeup, now I know.
Yeah, permanently.
first time, you guys, the first time I ever came here, I was today.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been in here, but
Wow. I remember this as a kid. This in the aquarium. And then I remember the aquarium not being open.
Thank you, bro.
I'm being very sad about it because of all this cool tiles.
No. Got some work to do.
You guys look the ants.
But I'm so glad I wore flats.
Moving you up in the line just so you know who's out on the bump. So Derek's going to take Jennifer and yours is back there. Right here. Just put it on his head. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Boy, girl, boy, girl, boy. I think this would you would be there.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, I think they want boy, girl, boy, girl.
I'm responsible enough to be that close to the.
Now fold laundry.
I'll do that too.
Oh, all right.
Straight to the top, yeah. We gon' win. Can nobody beat us, baby? They can't beat us. Fire. We can't stop. We gon' celebrate this. Celebrate pop bottles. That's where we'll be. That's what we be. We drop it, drives them crazy. Straight to the top. Straight to the top. Let's go. We here now. That's what a few say. But we ain't made it yet. We got a lot to say. Work harder. The throttle and leave a legacy for your young to follow. So my team follow the G code. Everybody eat, nobody left alone. We all think alike, so we mind strong. Straight to the top, that's what we aiming for. Popping bottles, champagne, it tastes good when you winning games. And since we winning, we only taste the best. Only God and family, y'all straight to the rest. Yeah, we gon' win. Can't nobody beat us, baby. Stop. We gonna celebrate this evening right on top. That's where we'll be. We things we drop it, drives them crazy. Straight to the top, straight to the top, straight to the top. I'm here to tell you, if you ain't knowing, straight to the top, that's where I'm going. I got the best with me, I got the West with me. If you aiming for the top, then you ride with me. I don't play games, mind over matter. If your skills ain't nice, then it don't matter. My skills pay the bills. Malibu, open the curtains, yeah, I'm chillin'. Turtle shoes, my vision.
I'm feeling very excited about the whole thing. I am looking forward to it, and it's going to be just great. And we're going to the yacht club, and that's going to be just great too. So we did the food tasting, and I know the food will be good. So that's everybody should enjoy it. Our friends from Canada couldn't come. The border was closed to them, so that's sad. But we'll send them pictures and tell them all about it. So they were happy for us. Other than that, I'm just waiting for them to show up and get the show started.
Hello everybody. Before we get started, I'd like to make a quick announcement. The bridal party's asked that everybody turn off their cell phones. First and foremost, because we don't want any phones going off during the ceremony. And second, refrain from taking pictures if you could, please, so that they don't wind up in the professional photos. And Sean and Elizabeth would be happy to share all of the photos that they take today with you guys. So we're about to get started in just a minute.
Wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like a lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. The dream that you did to me, why, oh, why can't I?
We'll call for you when it's time, just like yesterday. Great job, Sean.
We need to stand.
Just enjoy. Welcome here, everyone, to this joyous day. I'd like to thank all our friends and family for being here to witness this beautiful moment together. We're here to celebrate the marriage of Sean and Elizabeth. But before we begin, I'd like to say a few words. I've known Sean and Liz for a very long time, and I'm truly blessed to have them both as friends. We've shared a ton of amazing memories together, and I'm honored and take great pride in being their officiant today. I remember when I first met Elizabeth, and it's funny because we just talked about this the other day. We're at a Relay for Life event in Riverview for the Wyandotte JCs, and she came out with a friend and jumped right into the fun. And for some reason, we decided to fly kites at midnight, and we wanted to see how far the kites would fly. So we tied these glowing blinky things to it, and we had the kites going out like 250 feet. It was a ridiculous amount of fun. And she said she would join the Wyandotte JCs that night. And we had a ton of laughs. And ever since that, she's been an amazing friend to me and an incredible asset to our Wyandotte JCs. And I've seen the happiness that she brings to Sean. And I've seen the way that she instantly became a part of Sean's family and makes sure that Luke and Ashland are provided for and loved. And I remember when I met Sean, too. He was new to town and looking for a way to get involved in our community. And he came to a Wyandotte JC's event at a complete hole-in-the-wall bar called Frank's Cafe. A few of you may have heard of it. And we talked for a while, and I did my best to share all the great things the Wyandotte JCs had to offer. And we must have said the right things because he joined that night, and we became fast friends. I've been always impressed with his intelligence and his executioner style of humor. He'd go on to tell me later on that, Steve, we can hang out at many places, but none of them is Frank's Cafe. That he actually gave me these cards that I could redeem for one more time to hang out at the Frank's Cafe. It was amazing. And for those of us that know him well, underneath all the logic and problem solving lies a heart of gold and a true friend. I'm so thankful for both of your friendships and sharing many journeys together inside and outside of the JCs. The three of us have all served the JCs in many different roles together, including treasurer and president. a job that truly tests you in many, many ways. We've spent countless hours serving our community and shared many oaths of office. I know firsthand the love and dedication that both of you possess. You've been an integral part of my personal success and bent over backwards so I could start my own business. And when times got dark for my family, you were both there to provide support and much needed meals when we needed them the most. When the two of them came together, I knew that it was special. I knew that both of them are special, and I've witnessed their love grow and their relationship blossom. I've seen their level of commitment firsthand, and they always see our chapter through and lead it to success. And seeing that level of dedication for our group shows me that they'll have the same level of dedication for each other. They're exactly what love should be, and I'm so excited that I get to be a part of their special day today and share in another one of life's great oaths together. This day was chosen because it's important too. March 14th, 2020. Those of us that know Sean know that he's a man about numbers. And March 14th, 3.14, is also a great mathematical constant, better known as pi. And what a great way to symbolize their marriage. Much as pi does, they selected this date because it has a beginning, but goes on literally forever. That in life you should always be sweet, like pi. And much like pi, they will also represent their love with circular rings that have no beginning or no end and will remain constant and steadfast. And also the year 2020 to represent the clear 2020 vision of their future together. You guys can sit down. Thank you very much. I do appreciate the standing, though. It's nice. At this time, Sean and Elizabeth did prepare some vows to share with each other. And Sean, if you'd like to start, you can.
I'm so lucky that Derek encouraged you to come and visit me 5 years ago. You have been a role model to my children from their entire time they've been around. And we are so fortunate to have you as part of our family. We have taken on tremendous challenges and succeeded. And it doesn't feel like work when we're doing it together. Traveling around the world with you, I've come to learn one thing. It doesn't matter where I am. Home is wherever you are. I'm not perfect. And I will get old and wrinkly every day. But I love you, and I want every day to be a day that I come home with you. I will do everything I can to help you reach your tremendous potential. Even if I'm frustrated with you, I will think of you as 5-year-old Elizabeth and give you the patience and understanding that she would have, even if you're hangry. And I promise to tell you one joke every day.
Aw. That was beautiful. Elizabeth, feel free.
5 years ago, we were going through a very rough time in this family. And I was living, but many would not consider it living. I was existing. You have given me something that I didn't have 5 years ago. You give me hope. You gave me hope for a future that I never thought I would have after the things that happened in 2011. I had given up when my father died. I was just convinced that I would just grow old with my mother and we would just live there until she would eventually get older and then so would I, and that would just be the end. And I had made peace with that. I thought I will never find somebody that could possibly bring me any joy because all of my joy had been sucked away. And then, even though I already knew you for 15 years, we met in 2006, you were going through a difficult time and you called and asked me to come over. You sent me a text and I didn't even have your number saved in my phone I texted back, "Who's this?"
True.
Because they know me well enough to text me to ask me to come over to watch my favorite TV show, but I don't have their number saved in my phone. So, and I too am forever grateful to Derek because I almost bailed because I was struggling and nothing could ever be good. And Derek, it's just not going to work out. It'll be a waste of my time. He's boring and stuffy. And we won't get along and we'll have nothing in common. And Derek so eloquently told me, "What else do you have going on in your social calendar?" On Monday, March 16th of 2015.
Yeah.
So I went. I had some words back for Derek, but okay, I'll go. So I went. And I've never been more happy that I did. Because not only have you given me hope, you have given me 2 brothers, a sister, a niece, a nephew, and most importantly, 2 children. Today, Sunzi, I promised that I will always love you and treat you as my very own. I won't treat you any differently. And I vow, just like I vow to Squishy, that I will love you and treat you as my own child. And I make a promise, you will always have home with us. Oh, don't cry. Okay.
It's okay to cry.
And to you, my beautiful daughter. I know, who knew I got a daughter? I vow to love you as my very own and to always treat you as my own child, just like I had you my very own self. And I will treat you no differently. And to me, you are my daughter and you are my son. And we are always a family and you always have a home with us. Okay? Okay? It's okay, baby.
That was beautiful.
And you made me so happy. And I vow that every day with you, with our family, and our siblings, and our dinger mumsy, and my mumsy, and Pop, we will always be happy. And even when I am hungry, you will treat me when I get hangry with patience and kindness. And I will also remember that you are 5-year-old Sean. Just like 5-year-old Sean over there. And we will exhibit patience and kindness to you. And I love you with all of my heart. And I thank you. You have shown me tremendous growth. I never imagined that my life would be completely different 5 years ago than it is today. And a different career path, a family, and most importantly, a hope for a future together with you.
That was beautiful.
Got it.
All right, so we'll do some more vows. Sean, please repeat after me. I, Sean, take you, Elizabeth, to be my wife.
I, Sean, take you, Elizabeth, to be my wife.
My partner in life and my one true love.
My partner in life and my one true love.
I will cherish our friendship.
I will cherish our friendship.
And love you today, tomorrow, and forever.
And love you today, tomorrow, and forever.
I will trust you and honor you.
I will trust you and honor you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
Through the best and the worst.
Through the best and the worst.
Through the difficult and the easy.
Through the difficult and the easy.
Whatever may come, I will always be there.
Whatever may come, I will always be there.
As I have given you my hand to hold.
As I have given you my hand to hold.
So I give you my life to keep.
So I give you my life to keep.
Elizabeth, please repeat after me as well. I, Elizabeth, take you, Sean, to be my husband.
I, Elizabeth, take you, Sean, to be my husband.
My partner in life and my one true love.
My partner in life and my one true love.
I will cherish our friendship.
I will cherish our friendship.
And love you today, tomorrow, and forever.
And love you today, tomorrow, and forever.
I will trust you and honor you.
I will trust you and honor you because you always have my best interest at heart.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
Through the best and the worst.
Through the best and the worst.
Through the difficult and the easy.
Through the difficult and the easy.
Whatever may come, I will always be there.
Whatever may come, I will always be there.
As I have given you my hand to hold.
As I have given you my hand to hold.
So I give you my life to keep.
So I give you my life to keep.
Throughout your relationship, you've taken many oaths together. So this next one should sound somewhat familiar. The marriage to which you are about to enter is one of dignity and importance. In accepting this marriage, you undertake a responsibility which is not to be assumed lightly, nor carelessly discharged. You are charged with the duties of seriously and resolutely furthering the objectives of the Abshire movement. With love and understanding as your guide, you must be ever ready to exercise the functions of the office of spouse with which you are entrusted. Further, you are charged with governing this relationship according to the laws of marriage, under which every person who wishes to speak shall be heard, toward the end that in every matter considered the best opinion shall prevail through mutual agreement, elaborate compromise, or choosing your battle, and the best course of action followed. Do you accept this charge?
We do.
I do.
Fantastic. All right, and we'll get a little more serious now. Sean, do you take Elizabeth to be your wife?
I do.
Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect her, forsaking all others and holding only onto her always?
I do.
Elizabeth, do you take Sean to be your husband?
I do.
Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect him, forsaking all others, holding only onto him always?
I do.
At this time, we'd like to have Sean come and bring the rings, please. All right, I'm going to grab these. You hold the pillow. Good job, buddy. Thank you very much.
What is this for?
It's to make it look awesome.
Yeah, it's to shine. Can I take it home?
You might be able to do that.
All yours.
He's quite the salesman, that Sean. Fantastic. And now for the ring exchange. The ring is a symbol of unbroken circle of love. Love freely given has no beginning and no end, no giver and no receiver. May these rings always remind you of the vows you have taken today. All right. Take that one, Sean. And then you can place that on her finger. And as you do, Sean, repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my forever love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my forever love.
Work it out. You got it.
There we go. Perfect.
Well done. Yeah. Elizabeth, the same. As you place the ring on his finger, repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my forever love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my forever love.
Perfection.
Okay.
All right, and at this time, Sean, Elizabeth, and Luke and Ashlyn have also decided to do a sand ceremony as well. We can go over and get in the kitchen by the second floor. Walk around the front. Perfect. Just try to get you a little bit. Fantastic. Sean and Elizabeth, you have just sealed your relationship by the giving and receiving of rings. Today, this relationship is also symbolized through the pouring of these 4 individual containers of sand. One representing you, Sean, one representing you, Elizabeth, and one each representing both Luke and Ashlyn. All that you were, all that you are, and all that you will ever be. As these 4 containers of sand are poured into the 5th container, the individual containers shall no longer exist, but be joined together as one. So you guys can do that.
Ready? Join together, all together. That's all right. It's good.
We'll just fill it later.
We got more.
It's beautiful. Just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into the individual containers, the same is true for your marriage and your family. Let this container remind you that something new and remarkable was created here today, and from this moment forward, you have poured your hearts into something greater. To make your relationship work will take love. This is the core of your marriage and why you're here today. It will take trust to know that in your hearts you truly want what is best for each other. It will take dedication to stay open to one another and to learn and grow together. It will take faith to go forward together without knowing exactly what the future brings. It will take commitment to hold true to the journey you have both pledged to today. It will take compromise. When you enter a marriage, you give half of yourself to your spouse and receive half of them in return. Talking, respecting each other, and working together will be necessary to ensure your marriage is strong for eternity, and I know that it will be. I've known you both for a very long time and seen the love that you have for each other. Sean and Liz, I have been waiting a very long time to say the next line of this ceremony. By the power vested in me by the great state of Michigan, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Sean, you may now kiss your bride. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before I introduce them officially, as the wedding party prepares to take some photos and their transportation, we'd like you guys to gather outside to help send them off, okay? And Tanina and Michelle in the back will help guide you to where we're going to do that at. The reception is going to be taking place at the Detroit Yacht Club. The doors for that will open at 6 p.m. There's going to be appetizers and a full bar present there for your enjoyment. And for those of you who haven't been to the island, you are going to need to drive around a little bit, through the woods, over the bridge a little bit. And if you ended up at the rowing club, you're not at the right place. It's definitely the Detroit Yacht Club. So that's the last of the housekeeping measures. So ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to introduce for the first time as husband and wife, Sean and Elizabeth Abshire.
Skills right there. Good.
Oh, you lost the rope.
Yeah, so, I mean...
You're good. You're good. Go ahead.
Seriously, got some sanitizer. Not really.
That is crazy.
And that's why I didn't go up. Was your uncle broke too?
You guys stay. These two camera hugs. Look how they're posing. I know. You were probably that way when you were there. Okay, one more time. Go. Into the front.
Can we do it quick enough to get John McGreen?
Don't be honest, I know.
I'm glad y'all found each other. I wish you many happy years. And now Sean's part of the family, him and his kids. So they're in my protective circle now. And just take good care of my baby.
Elizabeth and Sean, I wish you every happiness. I love you with all my heart. I just know you both were meant to be together. And the children as well. You're a happy family. I'm so happy for you.
Let's go.
Yeah, I have a tons, but and I had some great shoes. But as soon as they failed, I couldn't find another great pair. So we had to make sure everybody was perfectly prepared because you can't go off without a perfect wedding. So we took the extra time to make sure it was right.
Oh, okay.
And then a couple people were doing shots. I'm kidding.
I just wish you all the happiness in the world. You both deserve it. And you're both lovely people. So many blessings and prayers coming your way. God bless you. From Auntie Yvonne.
Yes.
Long time no see.
Right, long time no see.
Where you guys been?
We just went for a nice long drive.
Okay.
And then we hung out down there, kind of in the down
No,
low.
I'm good. It's
Got
gonna
checked
just
in and
dust.
took care of the business part of it.
There's this big tall.
Oh. Get in the photo. Look, there's a camera right there.
It is a big
Also, your photographer, Layla Differing, and your regular Sean Pinner. Bridesmaids Casey McLaughlin and groomsman Jeremy McLaughlin. Next are bridesmaid and groom Roxanne Gardner and groomsman Tim Gardner. Coming into the room next are bridesmaids Sarah Pappas with groomsman and officiant Stephen Pappas. That's right! Next, your bridesmaid, Leanne Abishar, with groomsman Jacob Greenberg, and the little guy in their arms is Jonah. Please welcome next your bridesmaids, Jennifer Klein Wilson and Kathleen Mason, with the best man, James Henry. Your patron of honor, Shannon Brunt and groomsman Derek Brunt. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the folks we are here to honor. The first time I can stand, and everybody, this is Sean and Elizabeth Epstein.
Hello, everyone. So my name is Shannon, and I have known Elizabeth for a long time. We actually met for the first time in middle school, and we were on the high school swim team together, and eventually reconnected through this organization. Some of you may have heard of it, named the Michigan JCs. Anybody know what that is? If you are a Michigan JC, can you stand up for me? If you have met your significant other through the JC, these amazing. So there are several people here tonight that maybe there are several people here tonight that have met their significant other through the JC. If you've ever had time to spend with Liz, you will find that she is one of the kindest and most honest people you will ever meet in your life. She is my friend that will tell me when I look back.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Honesty.
So I never leave the house and embarrass myself with this not clothing. I met Sean through JC's shortly after I joined in March of 2015. And quickly found that he was one of the people in the organization that really believed in me. And he pushed me to do things that I never thought I would be able to do, and I served on his board when he was the president of the Wyandotte JCs. So I got to work with him very closely.
42?
Yeah, he was president number 42. And he has a heart of gold. I have met very few people in life who have the kind of positive energy and spirit that the two of you have. And it has been an incredible honor for me to be a part friends and unite. It has been an honor to watch your adventures. Many of the photos that you see are of their traveling adventures around the country and the world. And if you guys would please do me the honor of raising your glasses
Oh, hell yeah, we got that.
to the most wonderful couple that I know. May you continue your adventures in life and find everything happiness. I wish you both the best. Cheers.
Cheers.
Big round of applause. Appreciate it. Our next coach, if you could give him a high
Get it, Jim, you got this.
Hi, I'm Jim, Sean's older brother. And, Sean was a conception, from conception, was really made a part of my parents to be a friend to me. And I have to say that my parents succeeded extraordinarily because at every juncture of my life, really, he's always kind of there, like 10 and a half months apart. That our life was kind of enmeshed in this room. And it's a real wonder to me to see that he would ever want to share a room with anyone ever again. This is just really, he's always been something of a wonder to watch and see. Just off the charts in terms of not only academia, almost every sphere of life. And he is an incredibly loyal man to pretty much, and I really don't have to say that to anyone here, particularly JC's. He has stood by his family and his friends and his community. And in some ways, our friendship would be, or our relationship would be kind of set. It's almost like I was the older, a little bit bossy brother who could always kind of lure the roost. Sean could never be Batman, for instance. He had to be Robin. And yet, as he grew up, it was always something where I kind of felt reliably in that place. And then he really kind of came into his own in some ways, in the time that he's known Liz. In fact, he owned a Batmobile. It's really, I can't express what you mean to me and the happiness that I have seen in you, like no time, just in the time that you've come together. And Liz, to see you for coming together romantically in such a place, to be in your children's lives in such an extraordinary way. I could not be happier for your family, and I could not be happier that I have so much of you as my family, Liz, as my sister, and mother to my niece. Really, really, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Really.
Yeah, you're here.
And next we're going to have Jennifer.
Okay, that's me. That's me. It's gonna be good. Just kidding. So my parents told me to write down the speech, so I didn't write anything down. Okay?
I don't know if anybody knows me, but Elizabeth's dad worked for my parents for over 20 years, and Elizabeth and I grew up together. And Elizabeth's dad's always like, "You're my second daughter, you're my second daughter." And so Elizabeth and I always had a connection. Sorry.
It's okay.
Well, my parents, especially my dad, I want to give him to you tonight as your father to dance with. And when you dance with my dad tonight that I want to give you, I want you to close your eyes and pretend it's your dad, please. That is my gift to you tonight. The second thing I want to say is the number one thing with me is the family values. And Don always had family values. He protected his family. He worked extremely hard for his family. And then he had a good wife backing him up. The three things that make a perfect marriage. And Joe Capolona, stand up, Joe. Can you bring the picture? Stand up. Stand up and bring me the picture. Picture. Come on, Joe. This is our lady, Joe. He works with God for a long time. Thank you, love. But this right here is a representation, and this is a picture of Donnell, Carol, and Elizabeth when Elizabeth was a little girl, of their beautiful family. And it's what instilled in Elizabeth today to make sure that they have a good family with Sean, Luke, Ashlyn. And that is what I want you to look at every day, and those are your good family values.
It is a beautiful picture.
Thank you. I want everybody to leave your class and close to Sean and Elizabeth. And just remember, Sean, my dad's the one who said, "When are you going to marry her?" It's about time.
Over and over again. That's
Right, Dad? Cheers. Woo! Big little applause for her. And now what do we have here? I think.
Good evening, everybody. I decided to not wing it, and I actually wrote mine down, because if anyone knows me, I can bring it. Although Liz and I went to the same high school together, it wasn't until many years after my involvement in the JC that I really got to know both Sean and Liz some 14 years ago. Through these years, we've shared great memories like tent camping, summer parties, the skateboarding with pastry awards, and just hanging out. I coined a phrase many years ago, family by friendship. Sean and Liz really are the definition of that. Friendship that is so strong that they are now family to change it now. I am honored that Sean and Liz trusted my instinct and recommendation that they would make a great couple. And I couldn't be happier to be standing here sharing their wedding day with them today. To borrow a line from the JC's, Earth's great treasure lies in human personality. Yeah! I wish them Godspeed as they continue to explore all of our Earth's great treasures around the globe, one destination at a time, with their great personalities, making a lifetime of unforgettable memories. And as everyone raises their glass, I feel it only fitting to end my speech with, in service to humanity,
It's the best work of life.
First, I just want to say it was an incredible honor to be introduced by Jim Williams tonight.
Jimmy!
That's right. My wife and I mutually admire Jim for the golden voice of the JCs, as he's known.
That's my golden voice!
Really, throughout the national organization as well. He came all the way from Aspen, Colorado to make this happen, and I thank you personally, Jim. Thank you so much. To my brother, Derek, Shannon, and Jennifer, who spoke, Elizabeth and I are moved by your words, and we appreciate our deep friendship. Thank you. I'm the last one you'll hear from before your meal, so I will be brief. But I want to say that today we are celebrating something that is real, irrational, and continues indefinitely.
Yes, sir.
March 14th is Pi Day.
Yeah!
So for those that may not know, pi is a mathematical constant that relates the circumference of a circle to the radius. And it's the most famous irrational number. That means it can't be represented by two whole numbers, integers, independently.
Fuck those integers.
So today we've calculated trillions of digits and we have not found that pi repeats. So we believe it goes on forever. So it's a fitting day to celebrate my wife and I becoming a constant.
Yes, yes.
When the world outside those windows makes up its mind about whether we are going to be richer or poor, or be in sickness or in health, we are grateful from the bottom of our hearts that you ignored all of that and came to celebrate with us. We want you to be part of our inner circle until death do us part.
Yeah!
On that note, please take a moment to sign the incredible guest book that Ian Knockrener put together. Our friends in the Michigan JCs are very familiar with Ian's great work, and your signatures will then be transcribed into wood and displayed in our house. So we'd appreciate that.
Yes.
And then I would like to thank a few others. Thank you, Ian. We are grateful to our mothers for sharing this occasion with us, and to our fathers who could not. But thank you for your love. To my adorable newborn nephew, Jonah, thank you, Leanne and Jacob, for being a part of this, and to meet him this time for the first time.
Woo! Yeah!
To our neighbors, Dennis and Mary, we had a tremendous time at Big Bear Lodge for the rehearsal dinner, and we love going there all the time.
Big Bear Lodge!
And to our friends, Danina and Mike Moore, who own the Wyandotte Wedding Chapel. We knew we were going to tie the knot there before we even decided we were going to tie the knot. And it was a wonderful place. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
That's Stephen. You're just the Grandmaster of Fishing. And
yes!
Thank you so much. The things you said was just incredibly moving, and we appreciate that sincerely. And you're a wonderful and loyal friend.
Thank
and
you.
to all my friends that are up here celebrating with us, thank you.
Woo!
Lastly, Shannon and Derek, you helped in so many ways. Their daughter, Kenzie, so for those of you guys who see this maple syrup bottle, she spent 7 hours tying the little tags onto the bottles. And she really did a phenomenal job. We're totally grateful. There's so many things that they helped with. Lastly, to my beautiful, amazing wife, Elizabeth, thank you for indulging all of my silly ideas and powering us right through to the end. All right. They're beautiful earrings. Thank you. Yes, check out her pie earrings when you get a chance. If only the two of us were here tonight, you know we'd have a great time. And here we are with all of our friends. I love you so much.
Oh my God.
Lastly, for the Pi Day purists who had hoped that the cake would be a lie, I'm afraid there really will be cake. But if you party with us into the late night, I assure you that there will be pie. Have a great evening, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the dinner is prepared to serve. Your dinner is going to go over the banana.
The entire pizza.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new Mr. and Mrs. Sean and Elizabeth Ashire dancing their first dance as husband and wife. I am going to keep the bride and groom on and Tim, Sarah and Steven, Leanne, Jacob and Jonah, Jennifer and James, Kate and Scott, Shannon and Derek, Layla and Sean, and Ashlyn and Luke. Your bridal party, ladies and gentlemen. gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for your bridal party. They did an amazing job today. Let's hear it for all of these guys. And I need all of my single ladies out to the dance floor. Engage the snap out. All right, ladies, sit around for me. We're going to do a big toss on 3. 1, 2, 3, big toss. 1, 2, 3. Big toss.
Ooh, this is rigged. It's totally rigged.
Okay, that's like an inch. We need a little bit higher than that. There we go. Is my bride and groom okay with that? I think so. Are you guys okay with that? Good job, guys. Let's give these two a big round of applause.
just like to say that I'm happy.
Oh, she's so sweet. Hey guys, it's us. We're so happy for you. It's really nothing else we can say. You guys are just so great together, and we just love you guys so much. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
What a rapturous end times wedding you guys have had. This is just fantastic. Love you very much. Wish you the very, very, very best forever.
Hey, Sean and Liz. We just wanted to tell you we love you guys. We were happy to be a part of your day, and we wish you guys the best of luck.
We love you guys so much. Thank you so much for letting us be a part of your wedding party, and here's to many, many, many years of happiness. Congratulations.
All right. Sean and Elizabeth, what a heavy microphone. I'm surprised. All we want to say is we love you guys. This was amazing that you let us be a part of your special day. I've thoroughly enjoyed this. Being your officiant was my dreams come true. And my wife says she wants to say this.
We love you guys.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, love you guys. I can't wait to see what the rest of Forever brings. We'll be there for it.
Hey guys, so am I speaking for both of us? All right, so I want to just say that I know both of us love you guys very much, and thank you very much for having us be part of your special day. And everything that has come along with that. It's really been magical for us as attendees as well to share this day with you. It's really been, it's been amazing. Congratulations. Love you guys.
Hey guys, on behalf of me and Leanne, I just wanted to say congratulations and thanks for always making us feel like family. And thank you in advance for raising your children and any future children as Mets fans. It means the world to us as well. Thanks. Is that a baseball team? Oh, you're here. Can you say something to your dad and Miss Liz?
Well, I'm just happy that they are married and it's really nice. So, I'm happy for them. It's very good that they're finally married after 4 long years of not being married. It's a good thing. And I believe that they're right for each other. So, yeah.
I am so happy that I was here for this. It was a wonderful time, and I'm here whenever you need me to review your text messages. Intentional infliction of emotional distress. The end.
We actually met, 15 years ago, 16 years ago, in 2006 when I joined the Wyandotte JCs. And Sean was already a member. He had joined in 2005. And he was married at the time.
And we just became, I joined the organization that night, and we just became like friendly acquaintances. And then he had kids in his marriage, and I was the director of the Latchkey program, the before and after school program, and the summer day camp for where they put the kids when they started school. So I hung out with the kids all the time. They were there before and after school and during the summer during camp. So that's where the kids have really fallen into calling me Miss Liz. That's where that comes from, because that's what they called the counselors at the camp. It was like Miss Karen, Miss Lori, Miss Linda, Miss Liz. And I took care of the kids for years. And then in 2015, he had been separated from his first wife for a few years. And like I said at the wedding, I got this text message from a phone number that wasn't even saved in my phone. And this random number asked me if I wanted to come over and watch Dancing with the Stars premiere on Monday night. And I wrote back, "Who is this?" Because they know me well enough to know my favorite, like one of my favorite shows is Dancing with the Stars, and I'll be watching the premiere, but I don't have their number saved in my phone. And he wrote back Sean, and he spells his name S-H-A-U-N. So when he wrote back Sean, I knew immediately who it was. And that's how this got started.
You knew the kids first and loved the kids.
Yeah.
And then, okay, I get it.
We were friends for a long time,
Yeah,
like friendly
that's right.
acquaintances in the JCs through the organization. Like we knew each other.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, hey, good to see, like all the JCs and they're dancing together. And it's like, good to see ya. But then he wound up getting separated and basically asked me out on a date.
Yeah.
And
That's right. She came over. She brought BLT pizza from Mancino's in Wyandotte, which we really enjoyed.
Very good.
They make amazing bacon, and that was my favorite. And she knew that, and she brought that. So.
it was he wanted me to come over at 7, and I'd asked our friend Derek, like, do I bring food? Like, do I pick something up? Do I just show up at his house? Like, and Derek's like, yeah, you probably should bring something. Like, get a pizza. So I got a pizza. Mancino's is the taste of the Wyandotte JCs. So,
Oh, it is?
yeah,
That's what we always
we
have at the
always
events,
get
yep.
at all the events. So I picked up the Mancino's pizza and showed up on his porch.
Well, I don't know about that. Like, she thought I was boring and stuffy, as she kind of refers to, and I think she found out a little bit differently than that. But you know, it's what you project when you're in a leadership organization versus how you are interpersonally. So, what do you think now? Still a little bit boring and stuffy?
Not bored and stuffy at all. And I love every moment. My joke a day. He tells me a joke.
It's really easy.
He tells me a joke every day, and I'm like, you know, it was in his vows. If you were listening,
That's right.
he always makes me. I said, you make me laugh, no matter what. You make me laugh every day. There's something. I get a joke every day. There's some joke today. Like, there's always a joke.
There's always something to laugh
There's
about.
always something.
Things can be going great, things can be going miserable, and you can find something
This
funny
been
in
the best
any of
day.
it. Yeah.
Is there an official first date? Was there an official? Is that the date?
That technically March
16th of 2015 is the day that you came over.
That's the day I came over.
The day I invited you would have been a little earlier, but yeah, that's the official first day.
That was the first date. It was at that's why we wanted to do the first look at the house.
Right.
Because that's where we had our first date, and I know those will be memory. I will always remember coming out to him on that dock.
Yep.
So every time we're in the backyard, I'm going to see the bridesmaids and groomsmen standing on that dock in my mind, and our kids, and his face when I walked up to him. And I hope people remember seeing me come down the steps and across the lawn.
Yep.
And we'll live there till we die.
As long as my noggin's still working, that's how that goes. Yep.
I want to ask you one more question.
Okay.
How did you propose to her?
You know, I did propose, but it was more of a right. We get a kick out of it. We went to her company's Christmas parties, her dad's companies, and they keep inviting the family. Her dad passed away while he worked there. They keep inviting the family out, her and her mom, and I was invited to come along as well. So, are we crashing this?
Oh,
no.
It's okay.
Oh dear, that's heavy.
We'll tell the story with them here. They haven't heard the story.
They really haven't.
It's okay.
Canadian.
It's okay. It's that's
Yeah, I
the
never
one
hear a
where
peep out of Steve-O.
when you said there's
Is
a
it right?
guy that can take me around and he's very charismatic, and I'm like, Steve.
It wasn't me
Steve.
though.
That wasn't me.
My
Like,
crush
Is
is
it?
Okay.
Oh wow, I
so
feel
you
the
guys
breeze.
haven't heard the story, so you might enjoy it. Okay. Okay. We're ready.
So anywho, what we were saying.
I love that you're just
Thank you,
here.
thank you.
Carry on.
As I was saying, went to these EFS parties, and Jim Klein, her dad's former boss, they kind of made each other. Like her dad was a top employee there, and really helped out tremendously with growing their business in the early days, and was loyal all the way through until, of course, he was taken. And so he has always felt like a certain like custodianship of Carol and Elizabeth. And the day he met me, we were just having a conversation. He said, "So when are you going to propose?" I think it was 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2017 Christmas party. I'm terrible. I was, like sometimes procrastinate on things, and maybe we shouldn't. But now we're buying the butter. That's right. We bought the butter today.
Buy the butter, Sean. The good butter. It's Kerry Gold.
That's probably something we should record too. We were having.
Finish the proposal.
Oh yeah.
We went home after the party.
So this was the 2019 party, in which he suggested that perhaps I needed to ask again. And we went home, after that party. It's like, well, he suggested I should ask. And I think she might have said yes at the time, but this Jim Klein, he had suggested. And then the next time that I went to it, and then again in 2019, and then after that, like the day after, I said, why aren't we just getting this done this year? She had come off of a fantastic.
It was the same night.
Yeah.
It was the same night. I just finished my insurance season on Saturday, December 7th, and the EFS party was Sunday the 8th.
Yeah.
And Jim's like, I have a gift for you guys, but you're not getting married until you're not getting the gift until you get married. And when are you going to marry her? To Sean privately. And he's like, I have something for you,
story.
and I told Sean all about it. You can ask him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what did Jim mean? And he's like, he said he has a gift, but we can't get it till we get married. I'm like, oh, well, never getting that gift. I would have liked to have known what it was, at least. And we were talking in the kitchen, and he's like, well, how do you feel about getting married? Like, why aren't we just getting married? And I'm like,
I feel dang awesome about it.
Well, you're never asked me. Like, and he's like, well, and then that's kind of how the story bumbled out.
I can hear you really good, but where's the microphone? Oh, it's icy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's right there. And then I asked him, I said, after he asked me, okay, we're getting married, I said, just a question. Have you been looking at rings, online? Because Facebook, in all its infinite glory, for whatever reason, has been advertising diamond engagement, rings to me. It's been advertising rings to me for the past 2-ish weeks, and I've been Facebook, gee, thanks, clicking it, because I'm not getting married, he's not going to ask. But he's like, yeah, I have. They geotag your location, and that's what it is. So they knew somebody in that house was shopping for a ring. So because he was searching on the computer, and they were marketing rings to me in my Facebook feed, and I had no idea.
He already bought it.
He already bought it. He bought it. So now
I hope
gotta
you like
tell
the one
him
I
how
got.
we bought the butter.
Uh-oh.
Well, where's Michelle Kelly?
Where's Michelle? She is here.
Holy shoot.
Get Michelle.
Yeah.